This industrial park is where Paul Philippon lives the dream. He used to make a living primarily by thinking. He was a philosopher, but he thought that his future was in beer brewing, and he knew that if he brewed, he would call his business Duck Rabbit Brewery.
I used to make my living teaching university philosophy. When I came to start a brewery, I wanted to choose a brand image and a logo and a name that had some relevance to me, that wasn't just being pulled out of thin air. This was used in a philosophy book called Philosophical Investigations.
The first Duck Rabbit ales hit the market in 2004 from Paul's home brewery, a place he says was perfect for his business and a place that had no legacy of dark beer brewing. Farmville, North Carolina.
But you wind up in Farmville, North Carolina, making dark beer.
Yeah.
I'm from Eastern North Carolina. We don't drink a lot of dark beer around here.
False.
Really?
You didn't used to, you do now.
I mean,
Making dark beer in the Southeast, in the rural Southeast, it's swimming against the tide a little bit, kind of trying to carve out a niche that's a little different, and that suits my personality. I mean, that's something I've always tried to do something a little different, from what everybody else is doing.
Duck Rabbit is a three-man operation that produces nearly a dozen varieties of ales. There are no tours, no in-brewery bar to hang around. Duck Rabbit's about getting the beer made and getting it to market.
A happy brewer makes for good beer.
I've seen fancy breweries and I've seen bare bones get down to business breweries. This thing looks like it's like you come in, you go right to work making ale.
Oh, absolutely. We start the day at 7 in the morning. We leave anywhere from 5 at night to 8 or 9 at night. We might stop working and sit down for 10, 15 minutes to eat lunch, but other than that, we're perpetually moving throughout the day.
I think it's a beer made out of passion. It's not made for the sake of finding the lowest common denominator. It's not made, there's a lot of different reasons someone might choose what particular beer they're going to make. But if you make it because you love this kind of beer, because you're making the best possible beer that you can, I think that goes a long way on the road towards being a quality brewer.
How big is pride to what you do for a living?
Oh, hugely.
Really?
It's the idea that we don't put out beer we aren't happy to put our names on. We taste every batch in every stage of the process. And if for whatever reason, when it gets time to bottle it and we aren't happy with it, we just aren't going to put it out.
I'm committed to never making a beer that I don't love. If it goes out under the Duck Rabbit name, that's a beer that I positively enjoy and would love to drink. I never make a beer just because I think, here's a market opportunity, but I don't really enjoy that.
The Duck Rabbit team is philosophical about its brewing. It believes you must have that fire in the belly if you're to survive those 12-hour days year after year, hauling grain, stirring the pots, and cleaning.
Could you be a brewer if you weren't really into beers and ales?
No, because it's hard work. And if I'm working hard at something, I want to work hard at something that, I enjoy.
When the Duck Rabbit team's day is done, Eastern North Carolina's reputation as dark beer drinkers' territory is enhanced. Or so that's what Paul's hoping. He's marching forward day after day, one dark brew drinking convert at a time.
Craft beers like yours, are they light refreshment, or are they more to be treated as desserts or like an after-dinner cup of coffee or a cup of coffee with a meal?
Right. I certainly don't think of our beers as light refreshment. I don't think of that. It's the way when I talk to people about it, I say they're beers to be sipped and savored.
So
if a person trusts his palate, taste the beer and try not to be influenced by your preconceived notions of, what a dark beer might be, we get a lot of people who wouldn't otherwise have thought they were dark beer drinkers coming onto our side, and that's part of our success.